TV. Keep watching Sam TV.
Do you want to score 280 and above in JAMB? At Taraba Business School, we can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT training. Intensive JAMB and WACE coaching classes with experienced teachers is ongoing. You will also be trained on computer-based training, CBT. Visit Taraba Business School today. We are located opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together. Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Super cash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door. It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. Supergo, more app for services, endless. Download Supergo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
No time to shop, no stress. With Supergo, your groceries comes to you. We partner with trusted vendors, verified stores, no delay, no excuses, just values. Supergo Supermarket, your market now in your hands. With Supergo, your ride is comfortable, easy and convenient. Supergo is more than an app. It's a movement, moving people, powering threats, delivering value.
Do you want to score 280 and above in JAMB? At Taraba Business School, we can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT training. Intensive JAMB and WACE coaching classes with experienced teachers is ongoing. You will also be trained on computer-based training, CBT. Visit Taraba Business School today. We are located opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861.
Have you gotten the names of the guests that we used to know?
Sharp, sharp, send money, go any bank, do all my transactions inside. We launched Supergo yesterday in Yola. Now available in Taraba and Adamawa, and we're covering 36 states before 2026. Download Supergo today, Nigeria's first lifestyle app. Supergo, move, buy, pay, live. I fit fund my wallet sharp, sharp, send money, go any bank, do all my transactions inside. We launched Supergo yesterday in Yola. Now available in Taraba and Adamawa, and we're covering 36 states before 2026. Download Supergo today, Nigeria's first lifestyle app. Supergo, move, buy, pay, live. I fit fund my wallet sharp, sharp, send money, go any bank, do all my transactions inside. We launched Supergo yesterday in Yola. Now available in Taraba and Adamawa, and we're covering 36 states before 2026. Download Supergo today, Nigeria's first lifestyle app. Supergo, move, buy, pay, live. I fit fund my wallet sharp, sharp, send money, go any bank, do all my transactions inside. We We launched Supergo yesterday in Yola. Now available in Taraba and Adamawa, and we're covering 36 states before 2026. Download Supergo today, Nigeria's first lifestyle app.
Supergo. Move, buy, pay, live.
I fit fund my wallet sharp. Send money go any bank. Do all my transactions inside.
We launched Supergo yesterday in Yola. Now available in Taraba and Adamawa, and we're covering 36 states before 2026. Download Supergo today, Nigeria's first lifestyle app.
Supergo. Move, buy, pay, live.
Africa, a land of growth, rhythm, and resilience.
Where every thread of the fabric tells a story,
Every beat of the drum echoes heritage.
and every voice carries the soul of generation.
We are Africa, bold, beautiful, and timeless. At Some TV, we don't just tell African stories.
We celebrate it in every color, sound, and tradition.
From the past that shaped us
To the future we proudly define.
Some TV, Africa, seen, heard, celebrated. Some TV, cause of the nation. TV morning show. My name is Abraham Minor Judah. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. It's a Wednesday morning that it's in the middle of the first week of the second month of the year 2026. And I believe it's a day that is going to open up opportunities for us. It's a brand new day. And today we're going to be doing something very special on the morning show. Because we have very special topics to discuss today. We're reversing the direction the morning show will go. So we are starting with the interview segment on the morning show. So sit back, relax, and I advise you to get a cup, a bowl, or whatever it is that keeps you energized in the morning. Get a seat somewhere. You could cross your leg. You could, take a posture that will keep you comfortable, because today we're going to be talking about something that is very, very important to the growth and development of Nigeria. It has to do with education and the welfare of those who provide, who labor day and night to ensure that the Nigerian youths are educated. Once again, good morning. My name is Abraham Minor Judah, and it's the Some TV Morning Show. Today, we're going to be having guests from the Senior Staff Association of Nigeria University, SANU, Taraba State University branch. And they're going to be talking about issues that has to do with their welfare, their career progressions, the conditions under which they provide this noble service to the nation. And with me this morning on the show is the chairperson of Senior Staff Association of Nigerian University's Taraba State University branch, Comrade Britus Joseph Ajibauka. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, welcome, Comrade. And also with me is the able vice chairman of the association, in the person of Comrade Barrister Farouk Ahmed Umar. You're welcome, Barrister.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome to the show.
Thank
And
you.
it's always a pleasure to have people who add value to our society, because if you look at Nigeria, the conditions under which people who give value, who give knowledge to the younger ones, the conditions under which they work, is something that you have to really praise them. And these are some of the issues we'll be discussing today. So our viewers are there. We'll be looking at SANU, Taraba State University.
welfare and career progression issues. But before we go on, let me just give you, sir, please just do a brief introduction of yourself, who you represent, and what we're discussing today.
Yeah, my name is Comrade Bitrus Joseph Ajibauka, the SANU chairman, Taraba State University, Jalingo branch. Let me briefly say something about SANU. SANU, the proper meaning of SANU is Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities. This is an association or the union that has been in existence since 2000, since...
Okay, nice.
This is the union that has been in existence since...
SANU, it has been in existence for some years now for the welfare of senior staff association, of members of the senior staff of the university. So
yeah, it's an organization that has been established in 1993.
Okay.
Which cut across 96 branches in the country.
Okay.
Which also we have microzone of these branches. We have the Northeast zone, the Northwest zone, the North Central zone, and the Southwest, Southeast, and the South-South zone. And SANU is one of the strong unions in the university across the country, which our membership also cut across senior administrative and technical officers, which going by the practice in the university, SANU is a backbone of every university, and because we are saddled with the responsibility of hiring, promoting, disciplining, and also firing of members of the university, because the registrar of the university, BOSA, and some other directors are all members of SANU. And we in Taraba State University here, we also have our own structure, which is we are representing a committee here in Taraba State University. All branches across the country are committees, which we are here in Taraba State University to represent the interests of our members in the country. And while we are operating here in Taraba State University, since the year 2015, we had little challenges that cut across our welfare and career progression.
Okay, that is quite interesting because from what you've given, the information you've given us, it aligns with what generally we all know about how the government treats people who work in the education sector. Now, I want us to look at this communique that was issued at the end of the 24th Regular Congress meeting of SANU, Taraba State University, Jalingo branch, which was held on Wednesday, just a week ago. That the association has carefully reviewed our struggles. I believe you will build on that information, and it is quite instructive for you viewers to know that there are some outstanding salaries and allowances which I'm going to highlight, and then I will allow them to speak on it. They have non-payment of unpaid full salaries of September 2022, unpaid full salaries of October 2022, with L28% of June 2022 salary balance, with L51% of November 2022 salary balance, with L44% of December 2022 salary balance. We have earned administrative allowances, lack of payment of about 87%. Then their pension and gratuity is also been one of the issues. Then guidelines for appointments, appraisal, and promotions of the senior administrative and technical staff in the university. Then you have they also at the national level, you have the FGNA and SANU 2009 renegotiation. So these are the issues we will be looking at. Now, let me go to the vice chairperson. Once again, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, he has spoken about the structure of SANU and how it operates. Now, I would like to know, as an ESCO member of SANU, how have you been going about to ensure that these genuine grievances of the members have been looked into by government?
Yes, thank you very much for the privilege to be here today, this morning. Yeah, the question asked, actually, we have what we call our protocol and procedures of doing things in SANU. And in doing that, we usually take decision at Congress. So after that decision, then we now transmit it or take it to the government for implementation. Just like you made mention, and arising from our meeting that was held on the 28th of January 2026, at the Congress, we deliberated on several issues. And issues that has to do with our outstanding salaries, payment of and administrative allowances, and our career progression. And we have a communique, and we issued it out, and we took it to government for implementation. So this is how we do our things, and we hope and pray that the government should look into it by implementing our position, recommendation contained there in our communique.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Now let's just hit the nail on the head. And these are numerous issues to be discussed. Let's start with the outstanding salaries. How far has the discussion gone? What is the government saying about it all?
Yeah, on the issue of outstanding salaries, as pointed out, we have submitted this to the state government through our university management, and we have been pushing. As you can see, we have the issue of unpaid full salary of September 2022, unpaid full salaries of October 2022, withheld salary at 28% of June 2022. We have withheld 51% of November 2022, withheld 44% of December 2022 salaries. This is affecting our members so badly because they work for it, and they were yet to pay it since 2022, and you can see it's long overdue. But while we are pushing, the state government keep giving us assurance they will pay today, pay tomorrow, since last year, 2025, up to now. And we felt they are not being fair about this issue because they're supposed to have settled this issue long ago.
And that is true because this 2022 to date is 4 years ago. Is a long time for someone to behold what he rightly deserved for 4 years. Now, that's a lot of people hear about earned administrative allowances, EAA, and the lack of payment of remaining 87.1%. Now, just for our viewers, Vice Chairperson, what is EAA and how is it, what is it all about, and why is it that you've not been paid this earned administrative allowance?
Thank you very much. I cannot answer as to why we have not been paid. But as regard to earned administrative allowance, these are allowances that are due to our members. They are peculiar allowances deserving of an administrative professional staff in Nigerian universities, as agreed during the federal government agreement signed sometime in 2009. Which we are still looking forward to renegotiation. So on these earned administrative allowances deserving of members of administrative staff in Nigerian University, specifically Taraba State University, we have our arrears allowance that the amount is around 629 million and some fraction. Out of this total amount of 629 million and some fraction, federal government paid meager percentage. So leaving us with a balance of 87.1%
to be paid by the
state government, which represent around 573 million and some fraction. So it is on this that we are hoping and requesting the federal government should do the needful by full payment of all these allowances to our members.
For how many years have you been on this in TSU?
Yeah, just like my chief person said that SANU has been in existence in TSU since 2015.
So from 2015 to date?
It's not to date. It's
Okay.
2015 to 2023. Yes.
Okay, I think. Now let me come to the chairman. There's something that is very, very important. It always makes me feel that with this give motivations for people to work, the issue of pension and gratuity. From your communique here, you say it is disheartening that retired SANU and TSU members and families of our deceased co-workers are suffering for lack of pension after serving the university faithfully. I say we are appealing to the Taraba State government and university management to speed up the process of state-defined pension scheme to save the life of our members who are gradually dying after a successful retirement from the service. Now, before I go on, I remember 2024 towards the end of the year when there was a strike, ASU then SANU joined. I had as a guest the ASU chairperson from TSU, that is our comrade Dr. Mbavi, and he said, as at that time, he said, when a member loses his life, a member that is given with 50,000 and later upgraded to 70,000, there was no pension scheme, and there was an agreement and disagreement. So is this still the situation on ground for the university?
Well, concerning the issue of pension and gratuity, as we struggle, there is a little improvement on that. Based on our struggle, the Taraba State government was able to set up a DEX office in Taraba State University. But what we are calling on the state government and the university management is to speed up the process so that our deceased members, their families, and our members that retire from service, they will be able to be captured and key into the pension while they wait for their gratuity. The situation has improved a little bit, that they've set up a DEX office now, which we commend the effort of the state governor on that, but we are appealing that they should speed up the process, because most of our members that retire from service, they are home now, they are suffering. And what inform about the state-defined pension is looking at the structure of universities. Most of universities go on a contributory pension. But looking at our own situation here, that the pension scheme is starting very late here, that if we go on a contributory pension, it's going to be hard for people that have put in close to 20 years in service. Where will they get their own contribution from their part?
And even government, where will they?
Even the government is going to be another struggle. So we resolve on that issue that we will go with state-defined pension, which simply means that we are queuing into the process of the state, whereby all our retired members and deceased persons will join the pension scheme as designed by state. But like I said, there is a little bit improvement on that, because there is a DEX office which capturing and other documentations is going on. But we want them to speed up on that.
That is quite interesting to hear. So we're calling on the government. They say processes have started, but we need to speed up the process. We've had people spend 20 years, spent 15 years, 10 years, and they've given their best to the service of the state and the nation, and deserve to be shown that yes, they are appreciated. But I decide to go back to the NR. Do you have figures to those to the N administrative allowances? Figures, so that you may probably maybe someone out there will hear and know the exact figures that you've been on.
Yeah, on N administrative allowances, as one of our challenge, as earlier said by my vice chairman here, these are allowances that are accrued for our members, and they are long overdue. So now we have our standing that is up to 87.1%, which is equally 573 million and some fractions. The total allowances that was outstanding for we, the non-teaching staff, is 692 million 939,965.72, out of which the state government was able to pay up to 100 million out of the 692 million and some fractions. We commend the state government on that, but we are appealing that these allowances are long overdue. And these allowances cut across when we started the university up to 2023. And we felt the state government should have do something on this issue to see that we are not more on this issue of the administrative allowance. So we are appealing that they should look into it. The amount is not too big for them to handle, but we also calling on them that they should speed up the process of settling this so that we move to some certain items to stabilize the system of education in Taraba State University.
Okay, let me get this straight. You said to 2023. Does it mean that from 2023 to date, they've been forthcoming with the payments as it went due from 2023 to date? And what you're asking for is the backlog before 2023.
Yes, what we're asking for is the backlog. As from 2023, it was included in the salary, because it's part of our struggle that we've pleaded that they should include the allowances into our salaries so that the allowances will not be accruing.
Yes.
So with effect from that time, it was included in the salaries, and what we're having is the backlogs.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. I think that is clear. So what is being discussed? Do you have something?
No, that's
okay. Now, there's also on the communique the issue of guidelines for appointments, appraisals, promotions of senior administrative and technical staff in the university. What's SANU's grievance on the issue? Anyone can take this question.
Yeah, on this issue of guidelines for appointment, appraisal and promotions of senior administrative and technical staff in the university. These are documents that are used for appraisal or assessing staff during promotion exercise. Before now, we have document that was being in use for some years, which is the guidelines for appointment and promotions of 2020, which we saw the need for the review, and we called upon the university management through the council, and it was approved for review. And during the review of this document, as practically done in other universities in the country, unions are included in the committee. But our own case in Taraba State University is different. We were denied membership of the review committee after putting enough effort to say that we are captured, we are covered, but we were denied membership of the committee. We were asked to make our submissions and then allow the committee to do their work, which we did. So on that note, we have issues that the new guidelines that is out did not cover our submissions. For example, a career progression from quantities 14 to 15 during the previous document is 5 years. But with the new document now, it specified that the career progression is 8 years and is subject to availability of a vacancy. If there's no vacancy, no staff will be promoted to quantities 15. And with the non-teaching staff, that quantities 15 is the peak. So we felt there is no justice on that. And at the same time, we have quantities 12, which is practically for non-professionals, progression from quantities 11 to quantities 13. If you're a professional in the university with a good degree, you skip quantities 12. Okay. But now they have included quantities 12 across the board, which we felt
is this decision at the state level or international?
No, this situation is at the state university, Taraba State University level.
Okay. You want to?
Yes, yeah. In addition to our grievance on this item on the guidelines for appointments, promotion, and appraisal of senior non-academic staff, as approved by the University Council 2025, there's one particular cadre called Executive Officer cadre. So by the previous guideline, that cadre proceed up to quantities 14. But with the amendment, the new document stated that the cadre should stagnate at 2013. So that's a deviation from the previous guideline. So on what justification has that cadre been reduced by 1 rank? So it's equally part of our observation, position, and recommendation we forwarded to the University Council to make amend on the guidelines.
So on this case, it is the prerogative of the University Council to take this decision, or does this have to get to the state government, or the state government somehow has an influence on what?
Yeah, it is the prerogative of the University Governing Council. Because the University Governing Council, if you look at the structure, it comprises people from the Ministry of Tertiary Education. So it is the prerogative of the University Governing Council to address issues that concern the guidelines as submitted.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for that. I think we've been able to shed light on some of these issues. Now let's go to another issue. This one is something that has to do with both ASUU, SANU, and to every Nigerian, because it's something that I've been discussing since 2009.
Yes.
That was, I'm very sure, 2009 to 2019, that is 20 years.
Yes.
That's, okay, that's 10 years with another. So a child that was born in 2009, if it's a special child, should be
have even graduated.
so now it is the issue of the negotiation between the federal government and SANU, ASUU, now on the part of SANU, but recently they say there's a renegotiation. So what's all this all about? And are you optimistic that this may just be what we put a final closure to this unending matter?
Yes, the purpose of the renegotiation between federal government, let me be specific to SANU, of the 2009 agreement, which is long overdue, because most of the packages we are enjoying now as a result of the 2009 agreement. And the union saw a need for a renegotiation, which after a long push, the federal government set up a committee for the renegotiation. The discussion is ongoing now, but on our own part, we are appealing that the federal government should speed up the renegotiation processes. It affects all state universities because we also benefit from all the agreement by the federal government. We want this negotiation to be brought to conclusion so that we can equally push for implementation from the state here.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, I can leave the floor open. Are there other things that we missed out that you like, information that you like to pass across to the school, the authorities, to the government, and even to the general public, and even your students?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Actually, we have a message. Actually, we have written this communique, and it has been served on the government, the University Council, as well as the university management for implementation, or for them to address our concern. So, and we are appealing to them to do that for the for industrial harmony, and for equally our staff to live in peace with one another, and for them to have something to take home. So it is on this note that we are calling on the university management, the University Governing Council, as well as the Taraba State government to do the needful in tackling our problems.
Thank you very much. Chairman, I would like you to once again appeal to whosoever, you are the voice of this association, and it is an association that is known for integrity, equity, and justice. So on that platform of integrity, equity, and justice, can you once again talk to those who are in authorities to listen to your cry?
Yes. On this note, looking at the level of our struggle as reviewed, we are appealing to the university management, the University Governing Council, the Taraba State government, and the general public to look into our struggle, to look into our demands that are genuine, to see that they are met for our members to be stable in their day-to-day activities in the university, because we want to give it back to the society. We shouldn't be collecting salaries, but we want to have a stable academic calendar where we can put in our best for the growth of the university. So we are appealing to the general public, the university management, the governing council of the university, and the state government to look into our submissions with passion, because this has to do with the future of our younger generations that are coming. We don't want the issue of industrial disharmony here and there. We want a stable calendar. And once we don't have stable calendar, our younger generation that are coming, or those, our children in the school, will have issues with their academic pursuit.
Thank you very much for coming to this Swamp TV morning show. I really appreciate everything that you have done. And on a lighter note, you know, before most of us go into their institution, we thought the only people we have to contend with was the lecturers. We thought university was just about academics. But when you get there, you now find out that how critical it is, those who are the admin section, those who ensure that this works and that works. So you guys are doing a very great job. In my days in university, I had a lot of administrative staff, non-teaching staff, who ensured they were one of the people that ensure we did the right thing, so that by the time you get to the classroom, you don't have other issues beyond facing your academics. So thank you very much. It's just like I'm shaking one of those administrative staffs that have helped me in the past. Thank you very much. You're doing a great job and keep doing it. And well, in the past, they say teacher's reward is inevitable, but right now, I think you will get your reward here on earth, and so that your children too can be proud that you serve the nation proudly. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You are welcome. It's a pleasure having you. And next time, I believe we can always be here again. And maybe that time we'll be talking about something better. Probably all the agreements have been made. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Once again, you're welcome. Any final word for our viewers?
Well, for our viewers out there, we really appreciate the time taken to listen to our plight as a union in the Taraba State University. We want to assure you that we're going to give the best back to the university.
Thank you very much. You've heard it from the horse's mouth, they're giving the best back to the university. And it is a word based on integrity, equity, and justice from the Senior Staff Association of Nigeria University. And today, we are the chairman and the vice chairman. Thank you very much. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Supercash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. Supergo, one app for services endless. Download Supergo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
No time to shop, no stress. With Supergo, your groceries comes to you. We partner with trusted vendors, verified stores, no delay, no excuses, just values. Supergo Supermarket, your market now in your hands. With Supergo, your ride is comfortable, easy, and convenient. Supergo is more than an app. It's a movement. Moving people, powering threats, delivering value.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Supercash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do you do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised. When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do you do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come.